Hey, 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 hey. How y'all doing to the replay viewers? Welcome. Go ahead and share the broadcast. I appreciate you. Y'all own the rights to this music. But I'm super excited to be here. Hope that you are too. Listen, come on in for a few minutes. Let's have a chat. This is my new theme song, y'all. I'm just a music girl, so it's all good. Listen, say hello so I can say hello back. I might not see your name, but I appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much for taking the time to check this out tonight. I know it's been a minute since I've been on. Of course, I come on every Friday, but we're about to change some things. So, again, welcome and thank you. For those who do not know me or may not be as acquainted with me, I'm Tisha Marie Johnson. Let me see, where am I tonight? I'm in Michigan, born and raised, super excited. Relationship coach, Amazon bestselling author. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on, but I'm super excited to be with you guys tonight. And I just wanted to, I did a live Saturday, and I just kind of want to piggyback off of that live that I did Saturday, and to also let you know we coming back. Listen, in the next 90 days, I have some very aggressive goals. And so you're gonna see me on social media, you're gonna see me off social media, you're gonna see me doing this and doing that, not all over the place, very strategic, but I'm here to encourage somebody that you don't have to play small. You don't have to keep waiting on something. So we're going to talk about some things that you might be waiting on. But again, I'm excited that you're here. Listen, go ahead and share the broadcast if you don't mind. I appreciate you doing that. Again, say hello so I can say hello back. I appreciate you joining me tonight. And so I'm not going to be before you long. Starting to sound like a preacher already. I'm not going to be before you long and then give like 4 benedictions. That's not going to happen tonight. However, I'm super excited that you're here. Listen, let me just double check, make sure that I'm live on my page. I am. And so let me share this broadcast myself with a couple people because I want y'all to join me. So, all right. What are you waiting for? Are you truly walking in every bit of your purpose, every piece of your destiny, every part that you were created to play and live out? And I'm here to tell you that you need to stop playing small. Stop shortchanging yourself. So a lot of people are like, oh well, I'm not you. I can't do that live stream thing. Why not? I'm not you. I can't stand before people. Do you have regular conversations? Oh, I'm not you. I can't, stand in that kind of way. Why? Listen, I've been doing this for a long time. Standing before people, it standing before people for a long time. I'm also a singer, and it's only been, I don't know, maybe the last 7 years or so, which I'm not afraid to sing in front of people. Now, I was a look, background. I'm a background. I'm gonna do your background right. Yeah, I got your 3-part harmony. I got you. But in terms of um just like standing singing on my own, I would, there have been spaces and time where I stepped outside of myself and, would lead devotion as we called it in the Baptist church, and was chaplain for my choir. So I was sing and pray, but just like, yeah, I'm not a good enough soloist. There was a point where I led praise and worship. I just had to take what I had and say, hey, I'm no longer going to be fearful. So, the number one reason holding a lot of people back is because they're afraid. What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of failing? Are you afraid of saying the wrong thing? Listen, I do presentations throughout the week for my team. Shout out to Team Tenacity. I do presentations, and there are times where my words get flubbed, where I can't get it out quite the way I'm thinking it and feeling it. It doesn't matter. I'm still doing it. And you'll never know until you actually step out and do it. Yeah, the first few times may be a challenge. The first few times you may be shaking in your boots, but it's still okay. You made the effort. Do you realize that most people not I'm gonna put my stuff out there. I love the water. Your girl can't swim. Though in elementary school, I went to the YMCA. We would do an after school program, we would do karate, we would do gym, and then we would go swimming. Now, as many years as I did that, I still don't know how to swim. When I was little, and I think because I had some water traumas when I was very, very young, but I love water. Listen, I'm the one that's let's go fishing in the boat. And the boat that I fished in since I've been yay high was not no big luxury liner. Okay. When I think about what it was, I'm like, my mama used to let me get on that. Nonetheless, sometimes you just gotta get out in the middle of that thing. You have to go ahead, put yourself in a position and be who you were created to be. Yeah, some things come with practice. Some things come, you're not going to know until you do it. You're not going to know until you operate in. You're not going to perfect it until you practice it. So, what are you waiting on? Why are you afraid? Why are you thinking, that's not me, I can't do it? That's not your story. Or if it's been your story, you have the power to change it. And so you got to step outside of your fear, step outside of yourself and do it. Somebody is waiting on you. You've gone through some things, you've experienced some things, you've gone through some hurt and pain. Y'all know I'm a relationship coach. So, been there, done that. Got the t shirt, the cookie, the tears, the broken heart, all of that. But I couldn't allow my fear of what people were going to say. So, here was my thing about putting a book out. I put the book out. Hey, Laura, thanks for joining. I put the book out. I can share some generalities. I can, talk about a few instances. That's not serving people. And although I wrote the book, released the book in 2020, it was Saturday that I realized some things, even as a best-selling author. I'm still not fully sharing my story. Now, you have to determine what those reasons are. I'm not saying that my reasons are fear. However, if you are concerned about what somebody else is going to say about what you do, what you say, how you show up in the world, that's fear. If you are apprehensive to let your light shine, that's fear. You are going to have fear. Fear ain't going nowhere. Fear is going to be right there beside you, but you get to tell fear what to do. So your fear can frighten you, or your fear can fuel you. And so I am on the verge of a huge step. Very adventurous, in my 20s and 30s. As you get into 40 and over 50, still adventurous, still that girl. Let's do it. Yay. But I'm more calculated about my moves. But the next move that I make, and I have some things coming up in between that, but the next move, major move that I make, oh, fear is like, you can't do that. Like, what do you want to do that for? Why are you really thinking that you didn't even graduate from college? Why are you thinking that everything is not exactly where it should be? If you're thinking about a move like that, you should have A, B, C, and D in order. Fear, just yapping. Fear yapping. What you need to do to fear is tell it to shut up. Shut to the up. Who said that? I think that's Dr. G that says that. Shut to the up. Tell your fear to leave you alone. And however it is that you have to do that, tell your fear to behave. Go sit down somewhere and manage your business. Get out of mine. You listen, try it and then come back and tell me if it don't work. Now it might take a couple times, but I promise you, if you allow your fear to fuel you, so this huge thing, I can't tell you just yet, but trust me, you're gonna know this huge thing. I'm having to say, yeah, fear, you don't get to run my life anymore. Because there was a day when a lot of fear, what are the people gonna say? What are they gonna think? Oh my goodness, I don't want nobody judging me. I don't want anybody looking at me like she thinks she all that. Well, they're talking anyway. Let's give them something to talk about. And walk in purpose. Let's give them something to talk about. And do what you were created to do. My book is called After Him Emerge. I have a copy, but it's not in hand's length reach. After Him Emerge. So don't allow fear to hold you back. Allow it to fuel you forward. The second thing is you may be looking at your situation and your circumstance and going, I have big goals and big dreams. I don't have the finance. People of faith, the Most High is not going to give you a dream, a vision, a goal, and you necessarily can finance it yourselves. There are people who are waiting to be a blessing in your life. There are people that are waiting on your gift to the world. There are people waiting. And so you can't allow yourself to say, oh, well, I don't have the money in the bank. Do you know for every goal, every dream, every vision that the Father has given, I didn't see how I could facilitate it financially. But guess what? It always works itself out. There's always a provision coming with the vision. So it's an excuse. Oh, well, I don't have the money for it. I don't have the money to release the book, so I'm not going to write the book. That makes no sense. Write the book and then the money will show up. Oh, I don't have the clothes, so I can't do that. Show up with what you got. Look, change the jewelry. Wear it a different way. Get a scarf. Change your hair. Do something. Look, stop allowing the excuses to stand in your way. My pastor used to say something, and I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Because again, we allow our fear to allow us to stay stuck, allow us to stay in our little comfort zone. Listen, If you want to do something significant, your significant doesn't have to look like my significant. Your significant may be the 20 people that you're around the most. Who's to say that that isn't your stage? That isn't your platform. That's not your tribe. That's not your community. Who's to say that? Here it is. My pastor, shout out to Pastor D. We say this all the time. Excuses are tools. She didn't say it this way. Wait a minute. Here it is. Excuses are monuments of nothingness. They build bridges to nowhere. Those who use these tools of incompetence seldom become anything but nothing at all. Excuses. Excuses. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to build a bridge to nowhere. I don't want to build or utilize a tool of incompetence as my arsenal. No, I'm not going to make the excuses. And listen, you have to have people around you that are going to hold you to the fire, that are going to hold you accountable, or at the very least, even if they're not holding you accountable, they remind you every now and again about what you said you were going to do and where you said you would be. Does life play out exactly as we said it would? No, not always. What's the saying? I don't like to use a lot of cliches. You got to make lemonade out of lemons. What is it that has happened in your life that has put you in a box, that's made you afraid to come out? Come out wherever you are. Come out and be who you were created to be. I don't know if y'all know it, but with this pandemic thing, we lost a lot of people. The cemetery is still probably the richest place in the earth, because how many people went to the cemetery not fulfilling their dreams, not living out their goals, not even knowing that they weren't going to make it to the next thing. So you don't have time. Listen, you only have now anyway. But I said you have now because yesterday is gone. Tomorrow's not here yet. And even when tomorrow comes, it's going to be now. You don't even have now. Guess what? You have right now. Somebody needs to put that in the comments. Right now. I have right now. You have right now. Spend 5 minutes. If you're supposed to be an author and you don't know what to do, spend 5 minutes writing. If you're going to do something in another career field, do some research. Update your resume. What are you waiting on the opportunity to come? Listen, we had a phenomenal prayer session this morning, and the Lord said that there are doors open. There are doors open. Will you walk through your door? Or will you stay stuck? Will you stay in comfort zone? Will you be right there? Hoping, wishing, praying that life will look different. Hoping, wishing, praying that something about your life will change. The door is open. You better walk your tail through it. If there's a knock at the door, I'm not a proponent for going to people's houses unannounced. But hear me. You see here a door of opportunity open for you. I don't care if you don't think you got the clothes, the hair, the height, the weight, the money, the tools, the equipment. You better walk through the door, because you don't know if that opportunity is coming again. Walk through the door. And the last thing that I want to share, which is what I shared on Saturday. Everything that you've been through is preparing you for now. Everything that you've gone through, you went through it for a reason. Now, sometimes that looks like bad choices. Sometimes that looks like a marriage that didn't work. Sometimes that looks like somebody dying. Sometimes that looks like something burning down. Sometimes that looks like people leaving your life. Whatever it is, I'm here to tell you that is preparing you for something that's yet to come or something right now. And you have to be your biggest cheerleader. You got to be the one to say, hey, do this. I'm so thankful for the last year and a half, that's 16 months, for the people that the Lord has brought into my life and the people that have left my life. No shade intended. I'm so serious. Some people have to go so that you can get to your next. There's something about that connection, that relationship that's holding you back. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be held back anymore for any reason unless it's a divine holdback, unless it's a divine hookup. Otherwise, no, no, no. I don't want to be held back. So and listen, I'll be the first to tell you it's very painful. When you see people that you thought you'd do life with or that you thought would be in your life for a longer season, it's painful to see them go. It's painful. But guess what? You can do it. Thank you, Yvette. I appreciate you joining me. And to everybody else who's there, I appreciate you. Listen, everything in your life is preparing you for your now or what's coming. But you got to be doing the work. You have to take the time. The Bible says there is safety in the company of counselors. Get wise counsel. However, at the end of the day, you've got to know what the Most High said to you. You got to know what you're supposed to be doing. You have to know that you were created for this, no matter what it is. Is it to write a book? Is it to be a politician? I don't know why. No, I'm just kidding. Is it to be an actor? Is it to be a singer? What is it to be? What is it? A motivational speaker, inspirational speaker. Speaking of speaking, everything in my life preparing me for now and what's to come. I got such good stuff to share with y'all. I can't, it's progression, but I'm talking the contract has been signed, the deal has been sealed. Okay. It's just a matter of time of unfolding it before you. But the thing that I can share with you, and I'm going to do a formal announcement very soon. The thing that I want to share with you is that I have an opportunity to be featured as a speaker as a part of the Leadership Experience Tour on June 12th. Listen, if you want to see me virtually, if you're in Michigan, let me know. I might be able to get you a ticket in the door. But if you want to attend virtually, listen, you can do that. I would love for you to do that. As a matter of fact, I need 10 more, y'all, at least, to come support your girl, to come hear me speak in front of this international audience. Oh, yeah, it's big. We ain't playing no games. But everything, every hurt, every pain, every divorce, every breakup, every tear, preparing me for such a time as this. So if that's you, if you're willing to support me virtually, go to bit.ly/Tisha Speaks 21, bit.ly/ is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, bit.ly/Tisha Speaks 21, TIESHA Speaks SPEAKS 21. Support me if you would virtually. Or if you're in Michigan, I may be able to get you a seat in the room if you desire. But definitely virtually, because we're still even at the live event, it's still social distancing and doing the CDC recommendations. I'm not mad about that. But I would love for you to come and hear my message. And this is probably, you've heard, some of you have heard me speak and heard me talk about things, but you haven't heard this. So I'm super excited, and would love your support. So, and look, y'all, speaker, leader, ministry, preacher. Can I say I'm nervous? Nah, when I get in my groove, I'm gonna be good. But I mean, this is huge, and this is something I've never done before. So yeah, your girl is nervous. I ain't afraid to admit that. I'm nervous, but it's going to be all right. And it's going to be really, really, really good. So I appreciate you all and I appreciate your support. But, just those of you, pray for me if you can attend. That's good too. I'm excited. I have some other things to share with you as a result of this first opportunity. But I'm excited. Ooh, if I could tell you how I didn't think I'd be here. And even where I am, I thought it would look so much different. Look, I imagine like straight up, I imagine that I would have been done having my children in my 20s. So then raising them through my 30s, becoming a grandmother like now. So I didn't imagine my life looking like this. And look, don't feel bad because I know people that be like, child, you don't need no kids, it's overrated. You you can't let anybody tell you what your dream is that's in your heart. You just have to have faith and walk it out. So I didn't have children in my 20s. I wanted five. I wanted the big house. I wanted the tall, amazing, handsome husband. Well, yeah. Single. But here's the difference. Single and satisfied. Some days more satisfied than others, if I'll be honest. Some days it's like, okay, I'm over it. Where you at? I'm over it. But when I look at my life and the things that the Most High has before me, yeah, I might get to loving my life such that now, don't get me wrong, I am a wife. I just don't have a husband right now. So whenever he finds me, he's gonna find me doing my work. He's gonna find me walking in purpose. He's going to find, as a matter of fact, he better be so good that he know how to get my attention. And one of the things that means is he has to have a conversation with the Lord for the Lord to tell him some things. Nonetheless, this ain't about him. This is about being a person walking in your purpose, fulfilling your destiny, loving, being grateful. What are you grateful for? Now I have to do a better job. I'm not ever ungrateful, but I have to do a better job at deliberately expressing my gratitude. I'm so thankful. People are still today. My birthday was on the 19th. People are still today, almost 10 days later, telling me happy birthday. People don't have to be nice to you. I appreciate it. And if by chance your birthday greeting got slipped through the cracks and I didn't respond personally, I'm sorry. I'm still going back through all of them because people don't have to be nice to you. People don't have to listen, I know it's not a big deal, but I try to make sure that, and listen, I don't look at my birthday things every day. I do try, and I might not get to you on your day, but I'm definitely trying to hit, everybody, especially because people have been nice to me in that way. And so that's the least I can do. Yeah, I can hit the auto um message and say happy birthday and some balloons and all of that. But I try to take a couple more seconds and put, something specific. Again, people don't have to be nice to you. People don't have to do things for you. My sister showed out this year for my birthday. Sisters and friends. That let me, because I had some friends that was like, "Hey, girl, happy birthday, pat out." I was like, "Ooh, I'm feeling a little special. Wait a minute," and it's all good. Know that you can sow seed, and this is what's tripping up a lot of people. I don't know who this is for. You've been sowing seeds of kindness, of money, of support. Listen, it's coming back, but it might not come back from them. Set yourself free and understand that because you've sown that, you're going to reap it. Stop looking for it to come from where you sowed it. Yeah, I know. You plant, you put some seeds in the ground, you expect that thing that you planted to come up there. Yeah, agriculturally. But like in real life, it isn't necessarily that way. But you're going to get it back. Be patient in the getting it back. But I just wanted to come on and hopefully share something that would encourage someone. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. You won't know what's available for you until you open your mouth. You won't know who's watching you until you open your mouth. You don't know whose life you can impact until you open your mouth. One of the things I finally opened my mouth. One of the things I finally opened my mouth about, and we were able to help families save in their student loan debt to the tune of more than $2 million. Able to help them save because I opened my mouth. Even in that, was I afraid? Yeah, I was like, oh, they're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Oh, they're gonna think it's a scheme, it's a scam, when clearly it's not. But you have to open your mouth. You never know whose answer you have. I made one decision that has impacted families across the country, families that I don't even know. And I'm looking forward to when I stand on that stage before millions of people, standing before the world. Because, look, I got family in Africa, like, yeah, we got you. We're going to be on. International, y'all. There's, there's somebody who's waiting to hear what Tisha Marie Johnson has to say. Is it you? Is it you? Or is it you? I'm super excited, you guys. So thank you. Share this broadcast if you have not already done so. I would appreciate it. And listen, I put something on my page the other night. I'm going to get back to my regular nightly broadcast. This was just like a precursor, but we're coming back. And like, I mean that for real, because I understand there's work I have to do. I understand ain't nobody coming to knock on my door to hear what I have to say. I have to put myself in a position to be heard. And so we're going to do that. Of course, you can check me and Coach Jay out on Fiery Friday, this Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the meantime, and in between time, you guys have a great and awesome night. I appreciate you. Love, love, love you guys. Until I'll be back tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I'm working with one of my business partners. We're setting something up because we want to listen. Here is a call to action for the men. If you know there's more and you want to do more, and what you're currently doing is not getting it, holla at your girl. We have a tool that's going to help all that. We have a group of people, a team of people that are ready, willing, and able to help you achieve all of your life's goals. It don't have to be on the basketball court. It don't have to be on the football field. Those things are great. And maybe you went to school, did all that, and corporate is not even getting it for you. I'm not suggesting that you leave your corporate job. That's just my choice. I'm suggesting that you understand that there's more to life and there's more for you. And so we want to help, especially, men and women, but especially men. Listen, can I say, and no offense to nobody, please hear my heart. I want to see my brothers, whatever color that is. I want to see you come, take this thing, be successful, help set some families free, and do something different for your family. So that's just my heart in the words of my girl. That's my set. I'm out. I appreciate you all watching. Thank you for those who shared. If you made comments, I couldn't see it. Hey, Beverly. Hey, sis. I appreciate you, but I thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you guys so much. Have a great and awesome night. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.